In the last entry for Allie McCullough's diary, she mentions that it felt like the old Nick went way home with her. Obviously, old Nick is a variation of the devil's name, and that isn't what I wanted. And I will go to this definition from obviously a book on English etymology. I'm going to say it was from the early 1800s, since they're using the old version of the F, what looks like an F for an S. I don't know what the technical term is, but here we go. Nick, old Nick. Some have supposed this to be only a contraction of Nicholas, but then leave us entirely in the dark. Why that appellation should be more applicable to the devil than any other gentleman, when certainly there is no relationship between them, any further than as Nicholas happens unfortunately to approach the nearest to old Nick in found. Skinner has taken no notice of this word. Taken no notice of the fact that this is blurry as hell. Come on. There we go. Skinner has taken no notice of this word, but Lai quotes great authorities for deriving it from the Belgium, Swede, and Iceland tongues, but with, I'm not sure what this Klalvak is, we might rather suppose it was descended to us from the druidical system of our ancestors. The touch with the wand of a druid was called an ick, by contraction, Nick, and gave rife to the vulgarism of old Nick. Will have you, or will carry you away should you dare to break through the sacred circle. Page 81. Any person in the name of justice being put under the circumscription of a line drawn round him was obliged to stand fixed to the spot. Under the feverish penalties, both spiritual and temporal. And there seems to have been great virtue in the touch of this wand. Since then this touch was called an ick. We might naturally suppose it came from the same root with ictus. Consequently, what is that, Greek? Either from, obviously I can't read Greek, I can barely read English, as you can tell, to touch, or from, don't know what that is, this is for like smart people. Permit me to offer only another conjecture, or rather one caught from June, who under the art snake says, Anguis jam olim prefex. Obviously I can't read that either. It seems, from this Greek word impurus, it seems probable that our expression old Nick has been abbreviated, meaning the impure serpent or the devil. Should none of these derivations be admitted, we must then have recourse to the Saxony alphabet, I assume. So yeah, there's my illiterate recitation or recital of that, and unfortunately this seems to be blurry as hell. There we go. You can actually read it for yourself without my fumbling about. Goodbye, bruv.